as you know that there is there's a lot of problems that going unsent and in our daily lives, but we are ignoring that problems and come to the points. Here is the point that we are teaching the mathematics, and you are a learner, I'm a teacher. So teaching and learners is a ability that continuous go on. So teaching is the best process of anything and any matter solution. So here is the mathematics, and the mathematics come to first of all I will give you my welcome to all of you that you are here. And here we will start a class 10 mathematics, that is called the pair of linear equations in two variables and the solution of pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay, so let's say start pair of solution of pair of linear equations in two variables. So solution of pair of linear equations in two variables. Solution of linear pair of linear equations in two variables. Let's say start that's any pair of value x and y, any pair of value x and y which satisfy the linear equations a1x plus b1y is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y is equal to 0. Okay, satisfy means that's any pair of linear equations that satisfies the pair of linear equations is called the solution of pair of linear equations. Okay, that's satisfied, then we can say that's a pair of linear equations. A pair of linear equations, it can be solved by the following method. Okay, following methods. Here is the solution of pair of linear equations. So first is like solution of pair of linear equations. So solution of pair of linear equation. Here first method is graphical method, and second is algebraic methods. First is graphical method, second is algebraic methods. Graphical first, algebraic methods have 3 points. How many points? 3 points. First, substitution method. Second, elimination methods. And the third here is cross multiplication method. How many methods? First, second, third. 3 methods. So by means of 3 methods, we can solve any pair of linear equations in 2 variables. First, let's start by graphical methods. First, here takes the 1, 2. First, second, third. Sorry, take its A, B, and here is 1, 2, and 3. Third methods. Okay. Systematically, first A we will take graphical methods. Okay, let's say start. First, what will you do in graphical methods? First, consider linear equations into variables. Consider linear equations into variable. First, a1x plus b1y is equal to 0 plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and the a1x plus b1y plus c2 a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. These are the two equations. Okay, so here to find a solution of graphical, first to find the solution of the equations by graphically. First draw the graph of both the pair of linear equations into variables. Okay, first draw here pair of linear equations into variables. So then what will happen? Same graphs papers in same scales of representation. So then proceed as follow. Proceed as follow. So proceed, three conditions involved. First conditions, let's have start the first conditions. Okay, so here we will start here the first conditions. What will be the first conditions? If the graph of system of linear equations, if the graph of system of linear equations, graph of system of linear equations, okay, represent two intersecting line. If two lines intersect each other, then what happens to two intersecting lines? Coordinates a point, then coordinates a point of intersections is A and B. Coordinates a point of intersections, always we will say here A and B is the solution of the pair of linear equations. Okay, is the solution of pair of linear equations. Solution of pair of linear equations. In these conditions, it is the unique solutions, and then it is the unique solution or only one solutions, and the linear equations is called consistent. Okay, equations set to be the consistent. Unique solutions are only one solutions, and the equations called consistent solutions. Okay, so consistent solutions. If the graph of the system, first I have done second conditions. If the okay, if the graph of system graph of of system of linear equations okay, represent linear equation represent two parallel line represent parallel line, then coordinates does not means that if two solutions means that coordinates there is no point of intersections. Okay, so there is coordinates of point of sorry then there is no coordinate of point of intersections means that no coordinate of point of its intersections. So what happened in no point of intersections and the consequent there is no pair of value of and there is no pair of value of variable x and y. So it solutions will always be no value pair of value of say x and y which satisfy both equations satisfy both equations of linear pair. Okay, so it is called inconsistent means that no solutions, so thus systems of equations is no solutions, thus systems of equations have no solution. Systems of equations have no solutions means it is called, this equation is called pair of equations, linear equations. This linear equations is called inconsistent. Okay, it is consistent but it is called inconsistent means that inconsistent pair of linear equations. Okay, so pair called, this linear called inconsistent pair of linear equations. Okay, so third points, here is the first points. If third points, if the graph of system of linear equations represent two represent means that overlap each others, means that line overlaps each others, means that linear equations will represent coincide or overlapping represent coincident or overlapping, means that one lines operate cover another lines or one point covers another points. Overlapping lines there are infinitely more than a point. infinitely more than a points. So infinite more than a points, infinite many more than a points, that is common points, common point. So what happens then? It called more than one solutions. So this is the linear equations is called dependent pair of linear equations. This pair of linear equations is called independent dependent pair of linear equations. Okay, independent pair of linear equations. These types of equations always be set with a pair of independent linear equations. How we will solve here? Bit and always be consistent. These equations always be consistent and more than many solutions and have many solutions. Okay, many solutions. Got it? Suppose that we will take the example. Okay, so here is the example. Suppose that write equations of line passing through the pair of representing solutions of pair of linear equations. Write the equations of line passing. Write the equations of line passing through the point representing the solution of pair of linear equation. First equation is here. We will write here first equation according to questions. X plus y is equal to 2. X plus y is equal to 2. And the second is here 2x minus y is equal to 1. Two equations is here. Let's get a points. Got it? So let's get points. X plus y is equal to 2. So makes x plus y is equal to 2. Make here first 2 point for x and it became y is equal to 2 minus x. So y is equal to 2 minus 1. Have a points. X 2 minus x. This makes a table in tabular form. So we will write here a points 0 to 0 2. Then we will get here. So if you substitute value of 0 in x, we will get here 2. And if value of 2, then we will get here 0. So point will be first 0 and 2, and the second will be 2 and 0. A, B. Got it? So second, suppose that second equation is here 2x minus y is equal to 1. Then we will take here 2 point, here is x, here is y is equal to, if we take the y is equal to 1 minus 2, so it become 2x minus 1. Okay, so 2x minus 1, it became 2x minus 1. Got it? So 2x minus 1 we got here 2x minus 1. So 0 and 2 minus 1 3. Suppose that 0 and 2, if we substitute 0, it becomes minus 1. And if we substitute 2, 2 is 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So here is the point. Point we will get here first C, point 0 and minus 1, and D points. D points is here 2 and 3. Got it? 2 point we have find here. So then what will happen, sir? After that, so we will show here the points on graphical representations by draw the graph. Suppose that here is the graph. Here, what is this is 0, this is x, x dash, y, and y dash. What is x dash, y. Now takes the maximum points is here 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now represents first a points 0 and 2, 0 and 1, 2 here. First one 0 and 2. Second points is 2 and 0. X is 2. Sorry, 0 and 2. This becomes 0 and 2. And second is 2 and 0. 2. Second point 2. Meet these points. Draw a line just like that. It becomes go. And the second C is here 0 and minus 1. 0, x is 0 and y is minus 1. So minus will always it becomes a plus. So y will minus 1. So it becomes like this 0 and minus 1 here. And second is here 2 and 3. X is 2 and y is 3. So it goes like this. Okay. So draw a line like this. Okay. So writes first here is this D. It is D and the D is a points and 2 and 3, 2, 3 and this point is 0 and minus 1, 0 and minus 1 and this points first is here 0 and 2, here is 0 and 2 and here is A, that is sorry 2 and 0, 2 and 0. This is B, A, C and D. Got it? So these are the point we have and the point of intersections is here. This is a point of intersections. Point of intersections E. Suppose that this becomes and 1 and 1, 1 and 1. This became point A. So we have got here the points and the solutions of these equations. So solutions of these equations always with 3 and so on. So if we deal the graphs, we can pass through the points E is equal to 1, satisfy the linear equations such that y is equal to x and 2x plus y is equal to 3. Okay, y is equal to x. Got it? And 2x plus y is equal to 3 is y is equal to x, 2x plus y is equal to 3. It's up y is equal to 1, 2x plus y is equal to 3 and the x plus 2y is equal to 3. X plus 2y is equal to 3. As a E point we have got here, say here is the E points and we have got the points 1 and 1. These are the satisfactions of the solutions and by means of which we can satisfy and find out the solutions. What is x plus y equal to 1, that is points E and 1. So here in the point E and 1, so by means of this we have got here and we have solved these equations by means of such a way. Thank you very much. Okay, bye bye.